Welcome back, students, in this class of mathematics 7th class in CERT chapter 1 integers part 1 exercise 1.4. We are starting a new exercise. In this, the first question, evaluate the following under this part A or E. So first question is, we have to solve this 30 divided by 10. Usually how we will write minus 30 they were given divided by 10. 0 0 cancels, we have minus 3. So consider this as a whole number and then minus sign next to the quotient. That's all. Now we'll solve B. B is 50 divided by minus 5. So I will write this 50 divided by minus 5, or minus 5 you can write it here like this, 50 divided by 5 minus 5 ones are 5 tens are, therefore minus 10. Now C, minus 36 divided by minus 9. So you can write like this, 36 minus 36 and minus here 9. Minus minus cancel, 9 ones are 9 fours are. So the answer will be plus 4. Now we have D. D is minus 49 divided by 49. Or we can write here minus outside 49 by 49. 1 cancels. So minus 1 is the answer. Now we move on to the part A. Part A is, that is question 1. Then E. What is the question? 13 divided by minus 2 plus 1. So now in this part we have to solve this part first. Keep 13 as it is. Minus 2 plus 1, which is equal to 13 divided by minus 2 plus 1, how much? Plus 1 is minus 1. So write down minus 1 here. Then 13 divided by minus 1. You can write minus 1 outside. 1. Then minus 13 is the answer. I finished E. Then we move on to F. F is 0 divided by minus 12 is equal to 0 divided by minus 12 is equal to anything divided by 0 is 0, any number. So minus sign, it doesn't have any value. Since it is minus, it is 0 only. Then we move on to G. G is minus 31 divided by minus 30 plus minus 1. What we have to do? We have to solve this first. So write down minus 31 as it is. Then minus 30 minus 1. So note what minus plus minus will be equal to minus add and put minus sign. So we'll write it as sum. Put minus sign. Minus sum. So this is the note here. Now write minus 31 as it is, divided by minus 30 minus 1 will become add, put minus sign, 31. Now here minus 31 is there, here minus 31 is there, 1 1 1 1. So answer is 1. Then we move on to next step, that is H. Question 1, part H. H is minus 36 divided by 12 divided by 3. So we have to solve this first. So take this minus 36 by 12. 12 ones are 12 threes. Therefore minus 3 is the answer, divided by 3. So therefore keep minus outside. 3 by 3, 3 ones are 3 ones are. But minus 1 is the answer. Now I is minus 6 plus 5 divided by minus 2 plus 1. First we have to solve the equation inside the bracket, then divide it. So we'll see first this one, minus 6 plus 5, which is equal to minus 1. Like this, minus 6 plus 5 is minus 1. Minus 1 is the answer. Then this minus 2 plus 1, minus 2 plus 1, minus 1. Therefore this minus 1. Now minus 1 divided by minus 1. Cancel everything, you will get 1 as the answer. So there were 6 to 7 parts, I think. In the question 1 we solved 7 questions. Nine questions. So we finished solving this. We move on to the second question. Question 2. Verify that so they are given like this: A divided B plus C not equal to A divided by B, A divided by B plus. This is a distributive law. So expanding this will be distributive law. So now for each of the following values, of A, B, C. There are 2-part questions here, and each time they are given separate A values. C is 12 here, B is equal to minus 4, C is equal to 2. So we'll take the given form, verify the A divided by B plus C is equal to A divided by B plus A divided by C. Substitute values for substitute the values. So in the equation we'll take it as LHS and this is RHS. So LHS will be this equation, RHS will be this part. Let us take LHS. LHS is A divided by B plus C. Substitute the values here. Now A is 12 divided by B is minus 4, C is 2. A is 12 divided by minus 4 plus 2 is equal to minus 2, which is equal to 12 by minus 2 is 2 ones are 2 6 are equal to minus 6 is the answer. That is LHS. Now we will consider RHS. Consider RHS. RHS is what? A divided by B plus A divided by C. 12 plus B is 12 divided by minus 4 plus 12 divided by 2. Therefore 12 divided by minus 4 means 4 ones are 4 3s are plus 12 divided by 2 is 2 ones are 2 3s are. So how much we are getting? 4 ones are 4 3s will get minus 2 ones are 2 6. This one is 6 minus 3 here we are getting 6 here. So answer is 3. Therefore finally LHS is how much? Minus 6 and RHS is equal to 3. Therefore what is the equation? A divided B plus C is not equal to A divided by B plus A divided by C. So minus 6, this is LHS and this is RHS, is not equal to 3. So we move on to the next one. We finished A, we move on to B. B is, that is question 2B. They are given same thing, verify that A divided by B plus C is not equal to A divided by B plus A divided by C for each of the following values of A, B and C. They are given different value. A is equal to minus 10, B is equal to 1, C is equal to 1. Now we'll take A divided by B plus C as LHS. Consider LHS this one. So substitute the values. Substitute the values in the equation. So what are the values? That is A is minus 10 divided by B is 1 and C is 1. LHS is equal to then minus 10 divided by 2. Then minus 10 by 2 will become 2 answer to 5. The answer is minus 5. Now consider RHS. Consider RHS. RHS is equal to A divided by B plus A divided by C. So A is minus 10 divided by B is 1 plus minus 10 divided by C is also 1. So we have to solve here. Minus 10 divided by 1 plus here also minus 10 divided by 1. So what happens? Minus 10 and minus 10. So minus and minus will be minus and add and put minus sign. Will become 20. So what we got is 1 is minus 5, we got LHS as minus 5 and RHS. Therefore finally what was the expression? A divided B plus C not equal to A divide B plus A divide C. So what is this? This is LHS and this is RHS. Substitute here. LHS we got minus 5, RHS we got minus 20. So LHS is not equal to RHS. So this is the solution for the first and second question solved in 1.4 exercise. If you have any doubt, comment me, subscribe my channel, share and like all the videos. Thank you.